Aquarium fever with a little update. See it booming. New life. Queen and Slim. This is their fry. Black convict cichlids. They're getting huge. You can see some of them, they have their patterns, coloration. My old banana plant that my male just destroys, but it keeps growing. It keeps growing back. My lucky bamboo, doing pretty good. More lucky bamboo over here. Get this light on it. More lucky bamboo here. This one's doing really good because this moss that I have here that's collecting a lot of algae and extra food and stuff has attached itself to the roots, and it's really, really thriving. Look at those roots hanging all the way down. So the fry hang out over here. Some more moss with algae all over it. So they hang out over here, eat on that. As you see some of the patterns from this angle. Beautiful, 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 beautiful fish. A lot of big males in the fry school. I've been able to identify the males. I realized most of the smaller ones are females. Yeah. Looking wonderful, healthy. I'm gonna give a few of these away. Some to my brother. I'm just waiting for him to set up his aquarium. See Nova walking around patrolling. Nova. Yeah, looking beautiful. Look at Dad. He's getting huge. Always redecorating, making space, staking his claim. He's huge. He's beautiful. Look at Mom. Now, I want to say the stigma that most female convict cichlids look beat up during this process, she has debunked that whole theory. She is a tough cookie. She is a tough cookie. Queen is definitely a force to be reckoned with. She is beautiful. She is colorful. She is dominant. Look, she's fighting them off now. She is fully finned. There's no nicks. There's no blemishes. She has no scratches. She is totally unscathed. Aquarium fever. She is beautiful. Look, they're back there jockeying now. They're doing the mating dance. They're probably gonna mate again pretty soon, so I gotta start removing these fry. But I have these humongous goldfish here. Let's get some light over here. Got these humongous goldfish here. That they pretty much eat anything that comes inside the tank that they can fit in their mouth. I got my Cory doors in the back somewhere. I don't know if I did an update, but I went and got I believe it is a green corridor. She's in there somewhere. And you guys know I got my pepper corridor that's been in this aquarium by itself for a very long time, thriving well. And I figured it was time. I think there goes my pepper one. think I see my pepper one right there. He's actually getting huge. Look at my pepper corridor right there. Gave us a little wink. And I got a green one that's nice and fat. Where that one is, but yeah, my little plant still growing. It's a slow grower, but it's still growing nice and healthy. It's getting crushed by this stick right now. I had a rubber lip plico, and I don't know, it just lost all of its color and just passed away. Oh, there goes my other corridor right there. My glare's in the way. Let's see. There goes the other corridor right there in the back. But yeah, I just found them in the tank, unresponsive. It basically went from black spotted to albino. So I'm not sure what happened with that. My rubber lip plico. So I think, oop, you just saw my corridor jump and get some air. So yeah, that's that. I guess I'll just stay with what I got in here for now. But I'm gonna have to get another aquarium. I'm gonna have to get another aquarium. I'm gonna have to get another. This is a 20 long. I might have to get a 20 breeder to either house the mother and the father, or some of the fry. I'm gonna give like 10 of these away pretty soon coming up. But if they're doing their mating dance again, then these guys gotta go, because I don't want any problems. I got some beautiful, 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 beautiful males. Beautiful, look at it. Aquarium fever. I told you guys I was just getting started. Look at the patterns. Beautiful males. I have a black one. I believe it's a female. It's all black. It normally sticks to itself. That one's a keeper. I definitely gotta take that one out and get it in an aquarium by itself. Let it grow out nice and beautiful. It's got a black face. It's amazing, beautiful, beautiful fish. Beautiful fry, they all doing good. They all doing good. I'll feed them a little bit. This is my little feeding section. They love this. They love this. But at this point, anything I crush up, they pretty much eat. I've been giving them shrimp pellets. I give them this. I feed that to the parents every now and then. I also feed beta food. Little jar of beta food right there. I also feed beta food. The color tends to pop a little bit with the beta food. I don't know what's in it. Yeah, I just basically crush one up and watch him eat. Watch him eat. Aquarium fever. There goes Dad investigating. Never miss a meal. Mom, never missing a meal. She's beautiful. I want to get her in the light. She is beautiful. She is beautiful, guys. Now my glare is in the way. Here comes that. Big Slim. Huge. Huge. Look at Mom, she's beautiful. Unscathed. That's not true. That the females get beat up. It's not true. Quick story. I actually had to save Slim's life about right before they conceived these babies, or he fertilized the eggs. She had this guy over here in this corner about to die from stress. She is super aggressive. Super aggressive. So I had to take him, put him in here, and I left him in there for about a night and a half, and he started terrorizing those guys, and I said, okay, he's ready. So I put him back, and then this happened. So sometimes, to neutralize the aggression, to save lives, if you have another aquarium, you might have to just leave your fish in there in your separate aquariums for a night or two. Especially if you have some like docile fish or that are big enough not to just be swallowed up, then a lot of times the other fish will get its confidence back by picking on some other fish, so to speak. Then you can just reintroduce them back to the aquarium, and it'll probably neutralize a little bit of the aggression. But it might not work for you, but it definitely worked for me. That's not aggression, people. That's mating ceremony. That's courting. Those little pecks and kisses that they keep giving each other. They're not fighting. I don't really have much aggression here, aside from the male kind of redecorating. He kind of does it in a violent fashion. But they are very great parents, as we all know. Black convict cichlids in the cichlid community. They are great parents, but that doesn't mean that it won't be some turmoil if they have some new eggs right now. It'll be a problem, especially with the bigger males. And yeah, I wouldn't want that to happen. So I'm gonna have to start transporting these guys pretty soon. But there goes the update on the aquariums. Looking pretty good. Again, water's super clear. It has a brown tint because of all the wood. And things of that nature inside the aquarium. Live vegetation, moss, got a little algae that the fry eat. Actually, they eat a lot of the algae. So a lot of these guys are so huge. I feed them constantly. Huge, beautiful. Look at the patterns. Look how clear my water is. Again, it's just a tint because it's a lot of livescape in here, woods and things of that nature. If you watch some of my older videos, you'll see how I got some of this wood and things of that nature inside of this aquarium. My do-it-yourself powerful filter that has been running since I had this aquarium going. Non-stop. It's beautiful. Works the job. Does the magic. Got a lot of filtration in here. Another filter here. Some air, creating a lot of movement on my surface. Creating a lot of good, positive things. I got some smudges on my glass. My children been messing with the glass. But if you could look at those roots. Lucky bamboo, doing beautiful. Got some more lucky bamboo up here, actually. Also thriving. Look at those roots. Look at that lucky bamboo. Look at that. Oh, my water's super clear. Ah, there goes my Cory. There he goes. Getting huge. These are some of the biggest, longest living catfish I've ever had. These catfish, goldfish. These goldfish cycled this aquarium. And they lived. When I got this aquarium situated, actually, it was already pre-existing, excuse me. I just took them out of here when I got the convicts, put them in here. Actually, I put 2 in here, and I had 1 goldfish in with the convicts to kind of be like a dither fish. And when I noticed that the male was starting to get aggressive with it, I took them out, and they've been in here thriving. Huge. Beautiful, beautiful goldfish. Huge. Don't keep your goldfish in a bowl. They won't live. Don't keep your goldfish without vegetation and filtration. They won't live. Do water changes for your goldfish. Have catfish and plecos and things that will eat some of the mess, that will thrive off some of the mess that your goldfish makes. And you'll have this. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to put these guys in a maybe 40 gallon. When I get some more space. Because these guys are huge. I don't plan on getting rid of these guys. Maybe I'll create a pool pond in the future. Put these guys in. These guys are beautiful. Beautiful goldfish. Beautiful. Strong, healthy. They school. My Cory. Aquarium fever. Told you I was just getting started. Told you I was just getting started. Look, everybody's schooling. Beautiful. Getting a glare of me. There goes my green Cory. Nice and pudgy and fat. I haven't named that one yet. This is Rocket. He's in the back. That's Rocket. AKA Gutter Man. Rocket's doing good. Rocket was in an aquarium when I first put this aquarium together, and every single fish died except for Rocket. He was tiny. I had other Cory, about 5 of them. They all died. He's the only one that lived. And This is his aquarium. This is his aquarium. And then I got this guy. I'm not sure if it's a male or female. They're shaped a little different. I know they're different species, but the green and the pepper are pretty much close in similarity. So I believe one is a male and female. I gotta do some more research. They was gotta thriving, moving around, investigating, eating. Doing great. Doing great. Unscathed. The goldfish kind of pick around at everything, but they don't do damage. Beautiful corridors. Look at my goldfish. Humongous. Look at Mom. She's camera shy today, which means they probably got some eggs somewhere. So we're gonna have to do some transportation. Look at my fry. I mean, and this aquarium was decorated. My male just rearranges things on a daily basis, so this is what he likes. This is how he wants it. He's able to move every single object in this aquarium. This was over here. This PVC was over here. This ornament was over here, standing up, as well as this one. Those rings there, that tube, that was a little closer to the front of this aquarium. Or did I move that back? I believe he moved that back there. That glass was a little further back. This banana plant went from here to the middle, to back over here. Those rocks were moved into this corner, these sticks. There's nothing in this aquarium that big guy, Slim back there, can't move. He is huge, massive. He is extremely strong, healthy, long fins. Beautiful, beautiful. Got some pink in him, some blue. Beautiful black convict specimen, beautiful, beautiful. Quick story on these guys. I caught these guys at a chain pet shop right before they was closing. I was going to get some water treatments, and I saw these guys, and I just grabbed them. They were in an aquarium together. He was a beautiful. Actually, it was her who I really had my eyes on. She just popped. She had that beautiful black face, as you can see. She was very vibrant, very lively. And he was a big male that was actually just in the aquarium with her. So, I mean, they were tiny at the time, but he was just significantly bigger. And she remained colorful even in that stage, in her infancy. And or her juvenile state. She was always popping with color, very dark, with that beautiful orange bottom, some blue in her fins already. So I just got him, and again, she picked on him. He wasn't the match for a while, and when I moved him, and he kind of got his confidence back, and when I put him back in, baby boom. All right, guys. I'm signing out. Aquarium fever. Just getting started.